Hey guys, today's video is going to be another chatty get ready with me. Y'all really seemed to like my last one with the ColourPop Dream Street palette, and I had to get ready today obviously, so I thought I would sit down and film it. Like last time, I don't think I'm going to be talking too much about the products I'm doing and what I'm doing, but more just chat while we get ready together. If you're new here, hi, my name is Emily. If you enjoy beauty related content, I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel. That's enough rambling from me. Let's get started. So today I have this bin of products here I've chosen out. A lot of it is my Project Pan products. I've since used up a few things since my last update, so there are some other things in here as well. I know it's probably getting really repetitive me using all this stuff, but I'm trying really hard to finish off these products this year. Oh, the sprayer is getting really weird on that. Today, me and my friend Rebecca are going to go shopping for shoes for my wedding, which is really exciting. The wedding planning is in full swing. If you didn't know, I'm getting married this October, the beginning of October. Actually, I want to show you guys my invitation. This is what our invitations look like. We're going with the rustic theme. That seems to be a popular theme nowadays. We are getting married in a barn. I'm just covering up the location and time and date and all of that. Here's the back, has our monogram and stuff on the back there. I'm really proud of how those invitations turned out. I used Vistaprint, which at first I was really excited that they had so many options to choose from, which is why I went with them originally. And then as I was like playing around, you know what, I'm actually going to try and do my makeup without a beauty sponge. I've seen a lot of the people I watch kind of going back to using brushes for their face makeup, and I have not used a foundation brush to do my foundation, obviously, for a very long time. I used to always use this brush. This is the Sephora Pro Mineral Powder number 45 brush to blend out my foundation before I had ever bought a beauty blender or beauty sponge. So I wonder how this will work today. I just used that brightening Maybelline Instant Age Rewind to neutralize some of my dark circles using the Revlon Color Stay, which is in my Project Pan. Like I said, I'm going to be using a lot of those products today. I've been watching a lot of people's updates coming up because we're almost at the halfway point through the year. Obviously, it's the beginning of June, so at the end of June, beginning of July, I will be doing my next update. And I've been watching other people's updates, and they seem to be getting a lot more used up than me. So I have a hair on my face. It's just kind of reignited the flame, I guess you can say, of me trying to get my products used up as well. Yeah, I just don't like using a foundation brush as much anymore. I was going to try and build this up, but I'm actually going to leave it there. I don't want to risk it getting too cakey, especially since I'm not used to using a brush anymore. It looks fine. I'm going for a really light, springy, summery type of makeup look today. Nothing too crazy. I don't know, I'm all about the comfort lately with my makeup. I haven't been wearing lashes, which I used to wear them more often, like a year or so ago. And I mean before that as well. And I haven't been like layering on the foundation or anything anymore. I like more lightweight concealers. Like that is the Urban Decay Naked Skin. This is feeling kind of scratchy on my eye. I don't feel like I ever remember it being like that. Anyways, back to the wedding planning. So our invitations are mostly sent out. Anybody's that needs to be mailed, I haven't done that yet. A lot of our family we see very often, and our wedding isn't too big. It's under 150 people. So a lot of the family and friends we have seen and just given their invitations in person. It just made the most sense for us to do it that way. It saved us money for one, but also there is no point in being like, hey, so glad I've seen you, but I don't want to give you your invitation now. I'll wait until I mail it out. Like, that didn't make any sense to me. But I did take pictures and send it to everyone that's from away that needs to be mailed, so they know all the details with plenty of time. I made sure I didn't do the whole like save the dates ahead of time like a year ago when we booked it and then go in and send out invitations later on. I thought that was pretty silly. So when we booked it, I just messaged everyone on Facebook or called them, whatever, and told them the date and said invitations will be coming soon. Does anybody else do, like, if you are married or are planning your wedding, did you do save the dates and then also invitations? Let me know, because I don't know, I just didn't feel like doing that, I guess, is what it comes down to. So I have my dress all ready, which I'm super happy with. I am in love with my dress, and I got it like randomly. I think I talked about this on my vlog channel, but definitely not on this channel. On a whim for $80. 80. That is bananas. It's not technically a wedding dress, so I did go like dress shopping, and I had my big budget for my wedding dress, which now looking back was kind of ridiculous, but I was willing to spend some big money on looking like a princess for my wedding day. And I was walking through the mall one day and saw this, it was like a boutique type of store, and they had some white dresses on the mannequins out front. None of them were the ones that I ended up like choosing or anything, but just seeing that they had white dresses at all, I just decided to go in. I was at the mall randomly with my brother when he was visiting from China, so we just went in and had a look, and I tried on some dresses, and this one dress fit me so perfectly. Like, it was made for me. It's super comfortable. It goes with our theme. Like, I won't look out of place. Like, we're having, like I said, our wedding in a barn, so I didn't want to be going in with like this big princessy ball gown. Like, I think that would look a little strange looking back on pictures and stuff. I mean, to each their own, whatever. But anyways, it matches our theme perfectly. And then this is a store that does have quite pricey items. So I took a deep breath and I looked at the price tag, and it was on clearance for $80. I was like, is this real? To the sales girl, and she was like, I think so, but even if it was a mistake, like, that's what you get it for. So saved a ton of money there, and I was worried that, like, well, shouldn't say I was worried. Even if I had changed my mind about it later on, it really wasn't that big of a hit to my pocketbook, if that makes sense. But anyways, now I need shoes and jewelry and all of that fun stuff. So that's what I'm hoping to get today. I put on my wedding dress this morning to see how tall of a heel, I guess, I wanted, and that not only would make it so I wanted to make sure that my dress wouldn't then be too short, because I can't make it longer, but I can make it shorter if needed, obviously. Also, Jeremy needed to make sure that I wouldn't then be taller than him. So I've decided on the height I want for my shoes. Now it's just heading out and finding them. I found ones that I really love from Browns, but they're $150, which isn't that bad actually, but I just felt kind of weird spending almost twice as much on my shoes as I did on my wedding dress. You know what I mean? Who knows, I might still end up getting them because I love them, and to me that's kind of what matters. And I saved so much money on my dress compared to what my original budget was, that I mean, I won't feel too guilty spending a little extra on shoes, but I am going to shop around, see if I find anything I love just as much for cheaper. I mean, even if it's $5 cheaper, it all adds up. There are so many little costs associated with a wedding that, I mean, I knew going in, but as things start adding up, it's kind of like, ooh, like suits, flowers, my outfit, the DJ, food, all of that. The venue is pretty, actually I shouldn't say that. The venue is not that expensive compared to others that we were looking at, but the catering is killing us. It is over half of our entire budget is the dinner to feed everybody. By the time taxes and gratuity and all that are included for the catering staff, we're looking at over $40 per adult for their meal. Like, we could eat out as a whole family of 4 for $40, and that is $40 per plate. I mean, that is like appetizer, entree, dessert, all of that. But still. And the kids do eat for less, which I'm grateful for. But yeah, geez. I feel like my brows got done a little thinner than I like last time I went to get them done. What do you guys think? I'm going to jump into the eyes. I'm going to zoom you in. Okay, I've zoomed you in a little bit. I'm now going to jump into my eyes. Okay, I'm going to use this SL Miss Glam Angled Eye W20 brush along with my finger in this color tattoo. It's getting pretty dry. I'm not sure if it's going to make it to the end of the project, so I'm trying to use it as much as possible now. I've used this quite a bit this week. Just to get some use out of it. I mean, it's super affordable. It's Maybelline, so I won't be too heartbroken if I don't use it up. I feel like I've gotten my money's worth out of it. Can you see the dent in there? I'm surprised I haven't hit the bottom of the jar yet. And then I'm going to take this brush to smooth out the edges a little bit and get the shape I want on the outer edge. I like the stiff bristles on this brush to work with these like thicker creams. Sorry if you can hear the microwave and stuff in the background. Jeremy's making lunch for everyone. Wyatt is napping right now. And Max is watching TV, I believe. I would love to do these types of videos more often, because really it doesn't take all that much longer for me to be filming myself getting ready as opposed to just getting ready. Let me know if you enjoy these videos. I decided to do this one because my friend Alex from Beauty Addict Next Door commented on my last Chatty GRWM saying that she really enjoyed my last one and would love to see more. So thank you, Alex, for essentially requesting this video. Like I said, I never really think to do these types of videos, and I don't really know why, because like I said, it doesn't take all that much extra time for me to film it, except for to set up my camera and press record. And I also have to like actually pick out my makeup ahead of time to sit here and do it. I'm like kind of in front of a window sitting here and not really anywhere else in my room, unless I wanted to set up a backdrop or something in the living room. But especially on the weekends, like today is Sunday, that'd be a little hard to do with everyone home. I'm just using my Body Shop bronzer that's in my project to blend out these edges a little bit. And I'm also going to messily run that along my lower lash line. I got a lot of nice feedback on my beauty haul video, which by the time this goes up, I don't know like if that was my last video or 2 videos ago. I'm planning on filming a Shop My Stash, if not right after this, then tomorrow for sure, because I haven't filmed one of those in like a month and a half, maybe even 2 months, and I'm getting so tired of all the products in my drawer. Also, with having filmed that haul, I have all kinds of new goodies to play with. Actually, my like new in drawer is embarrassingly full, so I definitely need to get moving on that. And y'all seem to want some first impressions with the products from my haul. I've done a full face first impressions in the past, and it really didn't get very good reviews at all. So I'm either thinking of incorporating them in Get Ready With Me's like this, or I won't do separate first impressions on everything, but maybe with the foundations I can do separate first impressions. I just used my Wet n Wild Duo on my eyes on top of the Maybelline Color Tattoo. Look at the pan on this shade here. I'm pretty proud of that. I've got to be close to hitting pan on the gold shade as well. Those are not my favorite, that's for sure, but I'm trying to use it up. This eyeliner sucks. It's so dried out. I really should just throw it out, but I feel guilty doing that. Like I have to pull on my eye, and I hate doing that. I'd hate to throw it out in the middle of my project. Like look, this is not even really that black either. Okay, so I just finished up my eyes off camera. I applied my mascara and finished up my eyeliner without grossing you out. I always get grossed out when people line their tight line and waterline on camera, especially if they're pulling on their eye like I had to. I'm going to now jump into blush. This is the one in my project. I am not loving this brush. I mean blush, not brush. Where? I'm filming a brush declutter soon. This is not even all of my brushes, and I can't find anything I'm looking for when I'm going through these, so it's time to get rid of some, especially like this one got all smushed. Can you see that? I don't use all of them, so I don't know why I feel the need to keep all of them. Anyways, I was saying about the first impressions and stuff with my new products. I do want to do a summer makeup tutorial. I don't do a lot of tutorials on my channel because I feel like I'm not a makeup artist, so I feel a little weird about doing a tutorial and like teaching people how to do makeup, which if we've all forgotten is the point of a tutorial. And I don't know, I feel weird when I watch someone doing a tutorial and they don't know what they're talking about. And I feel like I don't always know what I'm talking about, so I don't know if anybody else feels that way as well. I guess I'm gonna use this foundation brush again too. Like, the blush is so pigmented and it's going to clash with my lip color that I'm using today. This brush, like, I don't know what's wrong with it. It's very old, which is probably what's wrong with it. But it has been like cleaned and all of that. It's not dirty. Okay, for highlight, I'm going in with my Physicians Formula Beige Pearls. I hate this packaging. I hate a lot of Physicians Formula packaging. It's just so bulky, but I feel like now it's kind of iconic in a way. And this is a highlight that I feel like you can build up quite a bit because it's more natural. And I feel like this really suits my skin tone. It's like, well, it's called Beige Pearl and it's a very apt name. It's like the more natural version of like opal, I guess. I find opal has a very like beigey type of undertone. I have hair in my face. Anyways, I'm so sorry. I keep dropping off what I was saying. I want to do a summer tutorial with the BH Cosmetics Weekend Festival palette. I feel like I can do a really fun look, and I don't do a lot of colorful looks on my channel because I don't wear a lot of colorful looks in general. Like, this is pretty much a quick everyday type of look, except I'm going to finish it off with this lip color. This is the Sephora Cream Lip Stain in 10. I believe it's called Mandarin Muse. It just has the number on the bottom. I bought this because of Kathleen Lights like 2 years ago. Thought I better smell it after I realized how old it was. It's fine. I need to buy a lip liner that is close to this color because I'm always so scared of messing up. Okay, to finish everything off, I'm going to use the Cover FX Illuminating Setting Spray. Sorry, you really have to shake this up or you end up with glitter all over your face. I love the mist on this. I know everybody says that. I want to try their other ones. So this is the completed look for today. Just a really springy, summery type of look. I hope you guys enjoyed getting ready with me and hearing a little bit more about my wedding plans and how that's going. If you do want to hear more about like what's going on in my everyday type of life, my everyday life, I do have a family channel where I talk more about stuff like this and the kids and stuff like that over there. It's always linked down below, but give me a thumbs up if you liked this video. Leave me a comment down below on which products you'd like to see first impressions on coming up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!